on a beautiful morning on a Texas country back road. Walk around and tell you about a very nice, timeless traditional style 1947 Chevy Sedan Delivery, 3-door Sedan Delivery, one of about 20,000 built. Very, very nice restoration, meticulous in every detail, top to bottom. Walk around, tell you about it like we usually do. It's a Stylemaster trim level, multi-year restoration, well documented. All the documents come with it, restoration documents, paint, that kind of thing. It's finished in its paint code's number 348, Sport Beige, period color. Vintique style steel wheels, Deluxe wheel trim. Just get a load of this, just beautiful. Fit and finish throughout is, probably used this word many times, it's just meticulous. Pinstripe here. I may have a car go by here and there, but we're trying to cover this as best as we can without getting run over. Take you down the side here. We'll come all the way around the car and cover it for you here. Timeless traditional style follows all the way through with this 47. Just amazing attention to detail. Underneath the hood here is a 350 Chevy V8 that's been completely rebuilt, dyno tuned, has a 350 automatic transmission and a traditional V8 differential in the rear. We'll get it up on the lift for you like we usually do. We're going to point out some of the components. You're just in awe as you study this car. GM HEI distributor, Holley 4-barrel carburetor. Down here you'll see the Chevy script valve covers are just show quality like the rest of the car. Ram horn style exhaust manifolds, dual exhaust. The belt drive up front here is, every piece of black tin up front has been powder coated or steel. You'll see all the pulley brackets, the AC compressor has all been powder coated. You'll see this stainless hardware, Allen hardware up front here. Has a cooling components, electric cooling fan on it. We'll get to the specs at Spud's Garage. Cars like this are really hard to find, and just a special car. A lot of love and time spent on it. Over here you'll see the AC compressor. It's got a standard style mechanical fuel pump. Again, the ram horn style headers on it. Finish over into the door hinges here. Firewall, original data tag on the firewall there. Bottom of the hood is finished the same way. You'll see the screws are clocked here. Amazing, the tin. The air filter housing is a vintage oil bath style air filter housing that's been converted to a K&N style air filter.
What year?
47. All right, sorry for the little break there. We'll cruise around and keep going here. Everybody stops and looks at this beauty. Every door gap, panel, fitment. We get inside, you're going to find the same level. It's got a Ron Mangus custom interior in it. Ron Mangus, very nice traditional interior. Fits it perfectly. Garnish trim is all finished off with factory style door handles here. The dash work is just inspiring. Has air conditioning. All the controls are marked over here. We'll get behind the driver's wheel for you. See the pedals here. Has kicker audio in it. AC vents down on the kick panels here too also. Kicker audio right here. I know the light's a little odd right there. It'll get better when I get over onto the driver's side. Look at these door sills. Very special. Have a lot of specifications in Spud's Garage. Has a locking gas cap. We'll put fuel in it this morning. All the gauges are working correctly. Drives beautifully. We'll video that for you and give you a piece of that. Catch the Sport Beige color here out back. Nice fun photo shoot this morning in the light. Low light situation this morning. The roads got too busy. 3-door version. Show you the roof here. There was a little bit of dew this morning, so there's nothing on the roof. It's flawless. We'll open the door here, get you in the back. All the splash pans are done the same way, same level. Underneath this compartment we'll have a little video clip for you here. You could put a spare in if you wanted, or tools or that kind of thing. Kicker audio has the speakers up front there, or behind the seats, and of course on the kick panels. Give you a view of the dash. Again, this is all Ron Mangus Interior, German square weave carpet, mocha. Down in the back here, kind of a blank canvas if you had a company and wanted to put your company name on it. I'd do it with vinyl if it were me. Where the door shuts there. Center light here. We still have the lights on. We took photo shoots this morning with the lights on. It was kind of fun. Tails perspective here and down the side. Might be a little bit of a long video on this one. We'll get it up on the link next. So power rack and pinion steering on it, disc brakes, tubular control arms up front, has vintage air conditioning, hood releases right there. Get an idea of the level of detail here in the door jamb. When I sit down in here, I'm going to show you a feature. It's got cruise control, so when you thought you had everything on a hot rod, glove box is finished off nicely. You'll see the indicators for the air conditioning and how to operate it. Heat. 1,573 miles. I believe those are the miles since restoration. Steering wheel finished in also the Sport Beige. The wheels themselves on their car are finished in a little bit different color. There's extra paint with it. Paint codes. Starts right up. Speedo works again. We'll get you for a drive. The wipers themselves do work, but the arms are not on. They're included with it. That's how the door is shut. Starts right up. We'll lift up this cover here and share the compartment. Nicely finished off. Cover the documents and the items that are included with it here. Very nice extensive file on this meticulous restoration. Matching the paint, the wheels for the exterior of the car, engine compartment. There are 2 car covers for this delivery. This one for the outdoor, and this one's a soft for the interior. Like we talked about during the walk around, it's inspiring when you see a car built like this and the time that was spent on it. I mean, every nook and cranny of this car is just unbelievable. Mustang 2 style front suspension, tubular control arms, disc brakes up front, stabilizer bar, power rack and pinion steering. You'll see that the radiator core support member unbolts from the frame. There's a lot of show quality gloss finishes. Stone guard on the inside of all the fenders and the bottom of the body. Come back and do one more pass through, but same level you saw underneath the hood all the way through this engine. Mini high torque starter, 350 V8 rebuilt, dyno tuned. Up into the aprons here, you'll see the body color. All these brackets in the chassis. This is a factory original frame on this one. Other than the modifications up front and the parallel springs in the back, which we'll talk about shortly, is all original chassis. Look at the rockers down here, down the sides. Master cylinder mount, got a dropout cross member built into it for the Turbo 350. Again, like show finishes throughout this. You'll see this is a smooth stone guard type finish. All new hardware on the chassis. Drive shafts. Has power brakes. There's a booster. Electronic speedo. Dual reservoir master cylinder. Corvette style. All polished stainless lines. All new hardware. Brake bias valves right there. The exhaust has been ceramic coated in a matte black for a good subtle feel. GM conventional rear differential in the back here. These, I believe, are chassis engineering components that are attached to the frame. You'll see all new leaf springs, Teflon bushings in the springs. Stabilizer bar in the rear also. Standard gas shocks. Look up in there, you'll see new cross member was built for the shock mount across the back of the body there. I want to point out one thing here, back up a little bit. When they had the body off and they did the restoration, they actually taped this, finished this, and then taped it off to do the stone guard. Meticulous. Every nut and bolt on this silicone mounted exhaust up into the fender aprons, the same thing, hardware. We'll do one more pass through as we go through here. Factory rear cross member here again on the factory chassis. Exhaust exits out right and left. Same finish on the axle housing. Stop here, we're going to do one more quick pass through. Then we'll take you around the outside of it to show you more. I know this video is going to be fairly long. You're at the end of the video. Thanks for listening to me. Stabilizer bar, bottom side of the block from another angle. Same gas shocks up front. Look at that front splash pan. Different view. I'm going to spin around and take you to the outside. Coker wide white radials on it. These wheels are actually a little bit darker color than the body color, than the Sport Beige on it. Nice pinstripe that matches the body belt line here. Actually, it's a two pinstripes, a light tan that matches the body. Another look. So shiny there, the camera was freaking out. Never have a focus issue, maybe the lighting in the room here. There you have it. Make sure you go to spudsgarage.com. You won't find another one like this one, I can tell you that.